Hi guys, it's Abby of Abby's Corner. If it's your first time seeing his face, it means you haven't subscribed to this channel. So guys, go subscribe. Subscribe to this channel by hitting on the subscribe button, hit on the notification bell, and also share, like, and comment. I promise you, there'll be no regrets after you do this. So let me give you a reason why there'll be no regrets. That's because on this channel, I don't just come here to talk, but I simply come here to talk about defined topics ranging from health, lifestyle, religion, relationships, life generally. I take stories, or I take my discussions basically from my life experiences. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I'm inspired to just write and then talk about things that people go through. So guys, I got your back. For my existing subscribers, mwah, 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 I blow kisses to you because you guys are the best. Thanks for subscribing. For those who subscribed last week, thank you. For those who are going to subscribe this week, thank you, because you guys are simply the best. I love you guys. So like the topic says today, it says what I told a stranger. Guys, what I told a stranger, you know, it was a touching experience for me, and that's because I was not expecting that to happen. Sometimes our days just go in an opposite way that we've planned. Like, you know, you've planned something that, okay, this is what you want to do today, and things just change. You want to go somewhere and it just doesn't turn out the way you expected, and that's how life is generally. So on that day, I was supposed to go to school. When I was going to school, I had a lot of delays with the bus and all of that, and I was even like, what is happening today, God? Then I was coming back again, and there was this delay as well at the train station. There was this news about suspicious package, so we're a bit delayed for hours, and I was like, oh, why? So I didn't know that, you know, God wanted me to just talk to someone. So I got to my last stop, took another bus, and in the bus, it was just me that was in the bus when a young lady also walked in, and then she first of all asked for my age. I was like, why do you want to know my age? You just met me in the bus. I'm a stranger, and you're also a stranger. So anyway, actually we got past that age that age thing, and then she said, okay, I want to ask you a question, and it's actually based on relationship. And I was like, oh wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that, you know, and maybe because I wasn't expecting that, I was not really prepared, you know. Like I'll tell you why I said I was not really prepared. So she started by telling her story. She said, okay, she's in a particular situation. She's been with this particular guy for years, back and forth, and she used the word messing with each other. And for me, being in this country, I know I've spoken to some Americans, I have some American friends. I know messing with each other for me has to do with like probably that off and on sex and all of that. I guess that's what she meant, but they've been messing with each other. That's what she used. But they've been with each other like back and forth. And then she said sometimes they would keep in touch, sometimes they would lose communication, and until last year, I really can't really recall the story, because I wasn't expecting that story anyway. I'm sorry guys. She just said that aspect that okay, they've been back and forth, and that was like for 4 years. So now eventually, she died. So unfortunately, something now happened. She received a call. But before I proceed with this story, to tell you what happened, tell you what actually was behind that call, I would want to just take a short break for you to listen to this particular important message, guys. Sorry to take your time, but this is regarding a particular famous YouTuber. I'm actually putting out this video to just inform you guys that our own YouTube channel was being hacked. She's someone who has she's a YouTuber that has over 45,000 viewers but unfortunately our YouTube channel was hacked. I know you will say, what's your business, why are you doing this and all of that, but the truth of the matter is that I've been following her for quite some time now, and she has good content. She's a very good person as well. I know you say I've not met her, but I'm going to tell you my personal experience quickly, just for some few minutes. Sometime last year or last 2 years, I don't know if you watched part of some of my videos with one of my friend Taiwo, where we talked about a lot of topics. So one time he reached out to her and asked, and via email, and asked for, tips on how to improve my YouTube channel. And, surprisingly, for someone who has 45,000 subscribers, she actually reached out, sent him like an email to reply, because she sat down to even watch that video. Imagine someone that how many subscribers do I even have? I don't have a lot of subscribers, but she went out of her way to, go watch my video, and then she picked out some things and sent some tips, some advice. And that was, that was very, very heartwarming, and I respect her for that. And ever since then, I've been following her. But fortunately, our account was being hacked. So guys, for those who don't know about her, I'm going to drop a link. Please go back and subscribe to our channel. And if you have been an existing subscriber and you didn't know about, the hacking and all of that, please, she has been hacked, but she has a new YouTube channel. It's called Obodo Oyinbo TV, backup. I'm going to also put down the link in my description box. Please guys, I beg you guys, please go subscribe. I'm also going to drop up a phone number. She said we could call those numbers for those residing in the US. We'll call those numbers to report the hacker, to say that our account was being, our YouTube channel was actually being hacked. Yes, that's what I want to pass to you guys. Please guys, go subscribe to our channel. If you have not, please go and subscribe to our channel. She's a very good person. She has good content. She has a lot to say, moral lessons. Like, she makes a lot of sense. Yes. Okay guys, welcome back. So as I was saying, see, I have to adjust my leg because I'm it hurts. Okay, so as I was saying, let's get more relaxed. So she received this call. Lo and behold, guess what, guys? The call was from a lady, and based on what she said, that lady is supposed to be the guy's best friend. And that's what the guy told her while they were doing their back and forth thing. So the girl called her and was like, who are you to him? And she was, well, she just told him the whole thing, that she just downloaded everything to this lady. And the girl, you know what the lady said? The lady said, well, let me say the guy's name is Sam. Well, Sam and I got engaged last year, December. 2019 December, guys. How heartbreaking. This girl could not believe her ears. Like, what? The guy was engaged to this so-called his own best friend that he says is his best friend since 2019. I know this. I didn't know if I should even scream. I could not say much because initially it was just both of us in the bus, and then a guy walks in and other passengers started coming in, so we could not really say much. I could not say a lot. I don't know why I didn't take her number. I wish I took her number so I would just tell her a lot. All I just said was I had to ask her, I think 2 or 3 questions. So I'm like, okay, so that's what happened. Fine, you have seen the problem. So do you love him and do you want to go back to this guy? She said, hell no, I'm not going back to this guy. Fine. So what is the problem? She said she needs closure. Okay, what kind of closure? If you don't want to go back to this guy. She said an explanation. I'm like, girl, you don't need an explanation. Nope. You don't need an explanation. It's just, see, there are times that we just feel that we need explanations for things, but the answers are right in front of us. Ladies, please, let's just take notes. The answers are actually right in front of us. When a guy, I don't know if you've watched my past videos, I talked about ghosting. There are some guys that will just come in your life and just try to sweep you off your feet, and then the next minute you are gone. They will just go into thin air. You start asking yourself questions. Am I the problem? You're not asking, am I the problem? You're not the problem. Then the next thing, do I have a spiritual problem? That's the next thing that comes to your mind. Why is it this? What happened? What did I say? Girl, you are not the problem. And if it's happening to a guy, so as well, guy, you are not the problem. They are the problem. They're just there to play. They are not there to stay. Some people are just there to just, they call canopy. They will just say that it's canopy. You know what canopy is? They will look like canopy shields you. It shields you. It shields you. And then you feel like, oh, this person, you're under this person. You feel like this person belongs to you, or you belong to the person. My brother and my sister. Hey, let me tell you something. The reality is that you don't even belong to the person, don't even belong to you. The person has just been deceiving you right from time. Beware of those kind of people that will do canopy, and they would shield you from other prospective suitors suitors. So just be very careful. So I just told that girl, see, look, don't need an explanation. He doesn't want to explain. He's trying to beg you. What's he begging you for? And you don't want to go back to him. Therefore, close it. I wish I had to close this chapter. Just close this chapter in your life. And that's the truth. So now, I don't know if she's going to see this. I don't know if I'm going to see it anyway, because I know some ladies are going through this. Some guys are also going through this. See, as a person, but I want to specifically talk to ladies, because this happens to ladies a lot. As a lady, please set boundaries. When you set boundaries, it sieves the kind of guys that will be attracted to you. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. It's going to sieve the unserious. This girl is not normal. She's not okay. You feel like, no, I can't be. This girl is not okay. This girl is not okay. I'm not saying be mean, but just put boundaries, because when you put boundaries, you would just make life easy for yourself. You would not be that accessible to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't understand what I'm trying to say. I'm saying this because this actually happened to me before, and that was when I was even, I started dating when I was 18. Don't judge me. I finished high school at the age of 16, and 16, waited for 3 years if I got to the university. But even if I got to the university, I started dating at the age of 18, and in this my short dating experience that I've had, some people call this long, but I don't care. I realized that if you don't set boundaries, you end up hurting yourself, because you will just attract the wrong people. And that's the truth. You would attract the wrong kind of people if you do not set boundaries. I remember I've made mistakes as well. I didn't set boundaries when I was not the kind of person that easily used to fall for a guy, but even for the ones I know that was the ones I'd be like, why would you do this? And that's because I think about it. I was thinking about it. I didn't set boundaries. If I tell you one story about someone used to misuse me to do maga, you just be surprised that at that time my friends were calling me Abimbola Maga, Bimbo Maga. That's what they were calling me that time. And that's why I didn't set boundaries. You get? So it's important that as ladies we set boundaries. It's very, very important. And again, know your self-worth. Me, if I say I'm calling you, I text you, and it's not like, you have, see, wait, this is a red flag, ladies. When you see that it's more like you are the one doing the work, or you are the one, it looks like you're the one trying to force yourself on someone, then it means that is a red flag. Don't even go there. The guy is supposed to pursue. He's supposed to do the chasing. I hope I'm not even digressing, but I'm just trying to say, just be very, very observant as ladies and set boundaries. Set boundaries, guys. It's very, very important. Ladies, guys, set boundaries. Know what you want. At the end of the day, it's just about protecting your art. I hope you guys get me. So, I think I'm going to stop here. And if you guys feel I gave the right advice, or you feel that I should have given a better advice, because I didn't have the time. The bus was already getting crowded, so I could not really tell her, my heart of hearts All I just had to tell her, and that I could see disappointment on her face. When she felt that, she just say, "No, girl, you need closure. Of course, you have to explain." No. That reminds me, I said I was going to stop now, but I remember one time like that too. There was this particular Igbo guy. I'm not saying Igbo because I'm just trying to just like, I'm not trying to pick out ethnicity in this, but I'm just, please, for those people that don't come and attack me, that why must you say Igbo guy? Well, I'm just trying to describe somebody. There's no way I can describe it. If I say that a black guy, you will not know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just describing someone. There's this particular guy that I met one time. We're not even dating. All I just know was that all I knew then was that I was in school. Maybe I think it was 100 level or 200 level. And then after we had like a strike in school then, so I had to come home, by force. That's forceful holidays. We had to come home. One time I was working with my friend, and then he stopped me. Then we got talking. It was a nice guy. We kept talking. We're just like we're friends. Sometimes we just kept talking. And one time when we now resumed, I was in school. I received a call from a lady, and meanwhile he told me that his girlfriend had actually broken up with him to go marry someone else, because she was, I was not ready for marriage. I was just I was in my 200 level. Maybe I was 19 or 20, and I was like, he told me that this particular lady could not wait for him, so she had to go get married to another person, because that is like, how would I put it, that I don't know if maybe it's just me, but what I've noticed that maybe it was then, I think Igbo ladies get married very early, but the girl was also an Igbo girl. And then he said she could not wait, so she had to go get married to, someone else. Only for me to receive a call while I was in school. I was even reading. Good student. I was reading my book. And then I said the call, "Hello, who are you to this person?" I can't remember his name, but I don't want to say his name out here. "Who are you to this person?" I'm like, we're friends. I'm kind of person, I thank God, I don't just jump into a relationship. I take my time. I make sure I process. I make sure we're friends first. And I said that this person, my dad told our friends, and she said, we had an issue before, but now it's been sorted out. Please leave me alone. Like, it was so embarrassing for me. Trust me, thank you. Me, Delta Yoruba girl, is not. I'm not saying I'm proud, but we like our self-respect. So she does say, I'm like, okay, I didn't call the guy. Because guess what? The guy didn't even come back to say, okay, this is what happened. So I didn't call the guy. The guy didn't call me. I didn't challenge the girl. It's not my business. Me, I don't like drama. If you say, I'm just very, very conservative. Was it conservative or conservative? Whatever. I don't like drama, so I just let it be. I just I didn't call, I didn't need any explanation, I didn't need any closure, I didn't even ask for it. It's not necessary. Some things are not just necessary at all. Just let it go. Let the person go and let the person just go. So ladies, I just feel, set boundaries. It's better you set boundaries. It helps you to think well. It helps you to, it helps you to, attract the right kind of people into your life. And this does not just apply to relationships, it applies to friendships as well. Set boundaries. People should not just come and start stepping on your head anyhow like you are nobody. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let anybody just come, suddenly with bad blood, just come and spoil your happiness, please. But that's what I have to say. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of today's video. So what guys think? Do you think, just put your advice down there. Maybe she watches this video one day, hopefully, and then she'll get advice from you guys. If you feel like I didn't give her the right advice, it's a free word, just tell me. I will learn. I'm also learning every day. Thanks guys for being with me thus far on this channel. Please do share my videos. Someone has to listen to this, okay? Thanks guys. I love you. Know that I love you. I say I love you with all my heart. Thanks for subscribing. Like I get encouragement from a lot of encouragement for people I don't even know. So guys, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and God bless you.
You should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love.